Good morning, everybody. It's an honor to have the opportunity to address such a distinguished audience. My name is Khoi. As you know, I'm the leader of staffing and accounting at Franklin Khoi Company. Have you read the book yet? The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. Yes, absolutely. Many of you have read it. This book is a self-help book written by Stephen Covey. It has sold over 20 million copies in 60 countries with 38 languages in first publication. If you want to be successful in your career, you shouldn't miss it. Besides, there are many books on the same scale such as 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People, Attitude Change Life, Success Express for Teens, How to Achieve That. In present social background, our culture industrializing and modernizing, the knowledge economy is developing, and many problems are appearing every day. It has a strong impact to our life. So young people, the future of this country, need to change themselves to deal with this problem. However, the majority of you aren't ready for the future career. You don't know what skill and method you need. How do you improve your career? So we are here today to discuss together about this topic. What should young people do to be successful in their career? We can break this area down to the following fields. Firstly, I'll bring to you a general review about success with young people. Next, I'll give you some helpful advice, and finally, I'll introduce to you some successful young people in our age. I shall tell you 20 minutes of your time, and I'll be glad to answer any questions at the end of my talk. I know that all of you have traveled the long way to attend this presentation, so I won't waste your time anymore. Let's start with the first part of my presentation. Firstly, I'll bring to you a general view about successful young people. We never said success is achieving the balance of what we're having. Have you asked yourself what's the success that everyone pursues? Is the balance of your work, or a different expression of having a rich life, being respected and admired, isn't it? Money and success have a special relation. No one can live without money. But we can't say that money is good or bad. Many helpers live, study, and have unhappy and poor people. But it's also its origin of bad things. I want to share with all of you. Firstly, money itself is the root of all evils. In fact, the money greediness is the root of all evils. Nothing wrong when you want to have money, but the problem is how do you earn money and how do you use it? Secondly, money isn't the sufficient condition of success. Previously, many books were written about the ways to success by millionaires, but some they were taken into the prison because of this way. Many people think that success is synonymous with richness, but it isn't true completely. I don't know how can we define success, but I know that our lives always has an opportunity for us to perfect ourselves to lead us to success. Life doesn't require you must be one of the best people and needs to do the best. Discovering your potential is one important factor leading you to success. It's also one main message I want to share with you. That brings us to the second part of my presentation. You want to become a successful businessman, stand as a fit, you must have courage, determined mind and foresight. There's no guarantee formula for success. Most of experts agree with the following factors. Firstly, think of success. To be successful in your career, you should have an ambition. Every successful story are initiated from ambition and dream. But you must be clear with what you want. Whenever you get one move to your career, you must revise your target. This way helps you to keep your targets in mind. Secondly, seek first to understand, then to be understood. I mean, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so listen to people sincerely. When we listen with the content to understand, rather than with the content to reply, we begin a true communication and relationship building. Seeking to understand take kindness, and seeking to be understood take courage. Effectiveness is lies in balancing the two. Thirdly, synergize. It means working together to achieve more. Synthesis by producing a third alternative. Not my way, not your way, but third way that better than either of us would have come up with individually. Synergistic teams and families thrive on individual strengths. They go for creative cooperation. Next, create your own goals. Determine where you want to be professionally and what skills you need to reach that goals. Each day, take a small step that brings you closer to the target. Fifthly, make a job your priorities and analyze tasks for the day. Mm. Well, first, you need to set your objective. Write out your short and long-term goals. Once you've done that, you need to prioritize them. And if you want to move ahead your career, you also need to evaluate your progress regularly. As I say here, if you do that, you'll get a better idea of what you're good at on also of the area that you need to work on. Then, always look for opportunity to broaden your skill. They are also a great way to network with influential people. After that, be comfortable with uncomfortable. Accepting challenges that force you to try something new. I mean, if you play safe all the time, you just settle in a routine. You will never move ahead your career. We really have to try something new. Sometimes, if we don't, we will never go professionally or even personally. Moreover, if we accept our challenges, we can discover a hidden passion or secret talent. And finally, working hard. Effective teams always work hard and dedicate. A businessman said, working 8 hours a day to succeed, and working more than 8 hours a day to success. That's the end of my second part. Let's move on to the third part of my presentation. Successful people have a positive thinking, set a target clear, and willing to educate oneself, their confidence, and always strive to accumulate parent. They are open-hearted and friendly with everyone, have many good qualities and high responsibility. Who are they? Number 1. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg was born in 1984. He is an American entrepreneur who co-founded the social networking site Facebook while attending Harvard in 2004 with some of his classmates. In present, he is CEO of Facebook. On July 2010, Zuckerberg reported that the company reached the 500 million user mark. Variety Fast magazine named Zuckerberg number 1 on the 2010 list of the top 100 most influential people of the information age. He is the youngest member of 400 richest Americans. His net worth is about $6.9 million in 2010. Number 2. Solar Bridge Aerospace. Solar Bridge Aerospace was born in 1973. The American computer scientist and industrialist who co-founded Google Inc., the world's largest internet company based on its search engine and online advertising technology. In 1998, Bridge Aerospace founded Google Inc. Forbes magazine decided Bridge Aerospace was the 5th most powerful people in the world in 2009. Moreover, they are currently tasked as the 24th richest person in the world with a personal wealth of $70.5 million in 2010. Number 3. Andrew Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was born in 1975. He is an American professional golfer whose achievement today rank him one of the most successful golfers of all time. He is the youngest player to achieve the career Grand Slam and the youngest and fastest to win 15 tournaments on tour. Woods has held the number 1 position in the world rankings for the most consecutive weeks and for the greatest total number of weeks. He has been awarded PGA Player of the Year a record 10 times. In July 2010, Forbes announced that Tiger Woods as the richest sportsman in the world, earning a reported $105 million. Number 4. John Nolan. He is 35 years old. His firm, Center Road Advisor, LLC, is a Houston-based hedge fund that specializes in trading energy products. After graduating from Vanderbilt University, he began his career as a trader at Enron. Using the new internet-based trading network, Enron Online, he is credited with making $750 million for Enron in 2001 and was rewarded with an $8 million bonus. When Enron collapsed in 2002, he filed Center Road with his previous year's bonus. His company now has much $3 billion in assets under management. In Forbes magazine 2010, list of the world's billionaires, John Nolan ranked 2012 with a net worth of $4 billion and he is the second youngest United States person with more than $1 billion US. That brings me to the end of my presentation. Very briefly, that 3. Firstly, get a review. Secondly, helpful advice. And thirdly, young successful people. They were really successful in their career, changed themselves from the challenges to rise up. I sincerely hope that all of you will be successful in your career. Finally, I'd like to leave you with something that I heard recently. You have been born. This is a great success as a parent. Your responsibility is keeping it up and completing it. Thank you for listening. Now I'd be glad to answer any question now.